Do you ever lie awake at night worrying about what the world might look like if technology continues to grow more powerful, delving deeper into every aspect of our private lives?
Well, the Emmy award-winning Black Mirror does just that, depicting the dark consequences that could be faced by humanity in the not-too-distant future.
Congratulations, huge success.
Thank you.
For Black Mirror, and also the fact that it has now entered the vocabulary. People say, well, this is a little bit Black Mirror.
Yeah, they do, don't they? Which is good, because it's free publicity for us, but it's also terrifying, because it seems to be happening a lot.
I was saying, just before we came on air, I find it quite terrifying to watch. And you said, but you deal with the news all the time. Why would you find it more frightening? I think it's because when an episode broadcasts, it's so scary to think that's about to happen. I was reading the other day, I don't know why I was reading about dating apps, but I was reading about a dating app the other day where you can rate the person that you've just been out on a date on.
Yeah.
It's all gone a bit Black Mirror.
It's gone very Black Mirror.
Have you just accepted the world's gone a little bit mad, and when it comes to writing, you can just be as imaginative as you want?
Well, I think I'm a natural worrier, and that's often what the show is me kind of worrying, having little worry fantasies. And what is alarming is how many of the story ideas that we've covered in the show have either come true or there's real-world parallels.
Give me some examples.
We did an episode in our second season called The Waldo Moment, which was about a cartoon character who runs for as an MP. And
you can't believe how kind of offensive he is.
Yes.
And yet how popular that is.
Exactly. And at the time, people said, oh, well, I don't believe that a character this offensive and crude could possibly be that popular. And in our story, he doesn't win. He comes like second. So we kind of underestimated.
And then in 2016, someone became president of the United States who you think reflected some of Waldo's characteristics.
Kind of, although actually originally Waldo was kind of based on Boris Johnson, really. Because I was thinking about how sort of politicians who turn themselves into characters become kind of immune to any kind of criticism. They're beyond shame or parody.
The Prime Minister and the Pig episode.
I have to be careful how we describe this.
Yeah.
I'll let you do that.
Well, that was a particularly offensive episode.
Well, yeah.
Are there some where you think, I've actually crossed a line here?
No. I mean, that episode was that was about, without really discussing exactly what...
Well, let's not, because it's just coming up to 8 o'clock in the morning and there's children watching.
It's very early in the morning. But that episode was about the public thirst for humiliation and shame and things like that. It was actually based around two things. One was when Gordon Brown had to go and apologise to Gillian Duffy. I was watching that play out on the news and I was like, who's in control here? This is all bananas. And I'm a Celebrity. Because I'm a Celebrity struck me as a very extremely hardcore, like it was almost like live horror.
The things you have to eat.
Things you have to do. I think I was watching like Robert Kilroy Silk having to. I don't know what I won't even describe what he was trying to do.
We all know those sorts of things.
And it cut to like I think it cut to Dec. Of Ant and Dec watching this, and he had this sort of really lost, forlorn look in his eyes, like he'd seen it, gazed into the abyss.
Now, your career, I mean, it's been amazing. You, mainly at Channel 4 for many years, 11 o'clock show, of course, Black Mirror on Channel 4, but then one of the first to get one of the big Netflix deals, now huge in America, Emmys, hanging out with Jodie Foster. Have you become one of those sort of celebs at champagne parties that maybe at one time you might have mocked?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Have you been sipping champagne with Jodie Foster at an awards thing? Come on.
I have.
Or somebody like her.
Not. Have I sipped champagne with? I've definitely sipped. I'm being careful.
Champagne. Now that is
I've sipped
good.
some wine alongside Jodie Foster somewhere. Yeah.
Right.
That's quite weird, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I don't think. I think she's very down to earth and very normal and smart and so.
Some of them are.
Yeah, some people are. Everyone's just a human being.
Well, ultimately, it's all been turned into a book.
That's which you've got there, which is a hefty tome. I mean, it's pretty good. You could stun a burglar with that. That's my main criteria for books. Go for the bridge of the nose.
I've got to say, I was sent this book. I had no idea why, and it freaked me out.
Yeah,
I thought, this is a Black Mirror moment. Someone just sent me the book.
What, an algorithm decided. decided that. Just gave it to you.
What do you think? Twitter announced yesterday that they're thinking of getting rid of the like button because they're worried about the corrosive effect, possibly, that it's having on people.
Liking things?
Yeah.
Well, that wouldn't affect me because I don't like anything, so
But you're
that's
on
fine.
social media.
What about
I
Black
am.
Mirror? Do you like that?
Well, yeah, I tolerate. I'm on social media, but I tend to just sort of lurk or use it as a cynical promotional tool now. I think we're going to start to. I think as a species, we will probably start to alter the way we look at social media, and it'll be a bit like somebody having a few drinks inside.
But you've called it more of a game, haven't you, Twitter, than sort of messaging or social media, whatever it is.
Well, exactly, because it's a heightened. It's a role-playing game where you're playing a heightened version of yourself. In order to get points. It's a computer game. As a gamer, I recognise that. But it does alter the way people interact and behave on there, much as they do near closing time in a pub. It's a similar...
They whip themselves into a frenzy.
Yeah.
And then sort of believe in it.
Well, I don't know, but do people really believe
Yes,
in it?
I think
Do you
they do.
So? Beyond once...
And end up down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, well...
I think it's healthy to take a step away from it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think increasingly that's a thing that people are aware of is how... I mean, I used to smoke heavily. And the first thing I would do in the morning was I would reach for a pack of cigarettes. I would smoke in the shower. Which
What?
Takes...
Is that even possible?
Yeah, you lean out with your hand like that. But now I wake up and I reach for a phone straight away because
and get your dopamine hit from Twitter.
Yeah, or just from just the sort of ritual of stroking this little rectangle. It's quite sinister, actually, isn't it, when I describe it like that?
All gone a
Just
bit.
very quickly, there's
Black Mirror.
new
Well, that's what a Black
new
Mirror
series.
is.
New series coming quickly.
That's what a Black Mirror is a phone that's off. So I
Yes.
shouldn't show your phone on TV.
Please don't show. You wouldn't want to see my notifications,
Okay.
to be honest.
I won't look at it. Yeah, there's some more coming up, but I'm not allowed to talk about those.
Brilliant. Thanks for coming.
You're not allowed to talk about them because you might accidentally let slip what's in them.
Or, well, also because each one is an individual little movie, basically, if I can pretentiously describe them that way. And so a lot of it is to do with the surprise. That's why we've done a book that basically goes through all the ones we've done so far, because there's a lot to say about all the existing ones.
When you are on Netflix, people rate your show and you get...
Yeah.
Do you look at your ratings?
No, we don't know. I don't.
you do.
I don't. No, I
Bet
don't.
you do.
I don't. I do not.
Look
because-
at your
no,
face.
because that you know that the minute you do that, you're down a wormhole.
When you use Uber, do you look at your...
Yeah, I do. What are
What's
you?
your stars?
4.68.
I think I'm around the same, to be honest. I'm always slightly...
Well, you're always going to say it's higher than mine, aren't you?
No, I don't think it is.
Right.
But obviously, I don't use that
Look
as
it up
often as I use
live.
Black
Look it up
Cab.
now.
Use Black
Great
Cab more
telly.
often.
Great telly.